What's going on, you guys? This is Mixtape back with another video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys think on it. Basically, this time I'm going to be talking about possibly having Kyle Pitts get drafted by the Cowboys. What's the real likelihood that that'll happen, and what that would look like if it did happen. So, in my opinion, do I think the Cowboys need Kyle Pitts? No. I feel like the Cowboys offensively have plenty as currently constructed to be a top 5 offense. Easy. There's a lot of talent, and I'll get more in depth on that in a minute. But just on the point of offensive needs of talent, I don't think so. Could they use a Kyle Pitts? I'm sure, over his career, he's going to be a great player. And would he instantly become the greatest Cowboys tight end? Who knows? You have a lot of injuries that could happen, a lot of variables that could happen. Do I think he's the best pass catcher coming out of college right now? No. And my order from the top guys, I think Jamar Chase is the best. I think Jalen Waddle, in my opinion, would be next. I think Devontae Smith. Then I think Kyle Pitts. And then it's another guy I'm forgetting about right now. But yes, he can line up as a receiver or a tight end, which makes him awesome. But do the Cowboys necessarily need him to take him over the top? No. I think he's phenomenal. I think that in due time he's going to be even better. And honestly, I think as far as the Cowboys are right now, they should be looking forward towards getting the whole team healthy. I don't know if Kyle Pitts even makes it, that far in the draft. Like, does he fall all the way down to 10? I think his stock is so high right now, I don't necessarily think he does. So then you're talking about a possible trade up to get him. And that's a lot to ask for a team that, in my opinion, has a lot of holes to fill in different areas. The Cowboys could easily use another offensive lineman. I would not be mad if they drafted Rashawn Slater, Penei Sewell. What I think would be the better selection is possibly trading down 2 or 3 spots and trying to get J.C. Horn, or maybe Patrick Surtain is still there. Trade down and get as many picks as you can in this draft, or even possibly next draft, in order to start repairing their defense. Because over the years, the Cowboys, outside of probably 2017, they've drafted fairly well, whether it was their first round picks or on and on. So I think that, especially like last year where they had CeeDee Lamb, who I think is going to be a future star, to a guy like Trayvon Diggs, who, in my opinion, was the best corner in the draft. Yeah, you could say Akuda, but Trayvon Diggs outplayed him all year. And then some of the other acquisitions are good as well. Just on the top 100 of those players last year. So this year, there's just so many different options on which ways to go. I think if you trade down, you still have a possibility of getting a good defensive player. The mindset that I'm on for the Cowboys is I want them to get back to the playoffs. And the Giants, the football team, and the Giants, the football team, and the Eagles have all made additions in their own ways. And so the Cowboys did a lot of small things, so I think that they're relying on the draft. But to answer the question on the Kyle Pitts, I don't know if that's necessarily the smartest thing to do. I'm going to go into more depth with it as far as the offensive stuff for the Cowboys and how the team will look. This game is coming to an end. Hopefully you guys have liked the video already. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what else you guys want to hear as far as Cowboys football or see anything on Madden. And after this play, we'll jump right into it. Thank you guys for rocking with me. So, I would love to get, like I said before, J.C. Horn or Patrick Surtain, possible trade down. If you don't want to trade down and you want to stick with your 10th pick, hopefully one of the linemen is there, offensive linemen. That would be nice to get, to go ahead and start refreshing the deck, because Zach Martin is kind of older. Tyron Smith is a little older, and Lyle Collins had a serious injury last year, so your line is getting a little older, and you just paid Dak Prescott a lot of money, so you definitely want to keep him upright and let him have a clean pocket so he can flourish a little bit more. I think maybe the Dolphins might look to get Pitts. There's just so many different options on who can get them. I don't know what the draft is going to do. I would assume that 4 or 5 quarterbacks, more likely 4 of the quarterbacks is going to go on the top 6 picks. So you're still going to have a Waddle, Jamar Chase, Penei Sewell, Rashawn Slater, a lot of the other offensive guys out there. So a trade down would be helpful in order to get somebody defensively and to also save cap room. You know, the Cowboys, they don't have that much. I think at the beginning of the free agency, they was looking at 18 mil. So that wasn't a lot because they have so much invested in Amari Cooper, Zeke, DeMarcus Lawrence, Dak Prescott now, and on and on. So I'm not going to get in the point of overpaid. I think, in my opinion, all of them deserve their money. I just wish they would play just a little bit better. But, I mean, Cooper didn't have the best year, but he still got over 1,000 yards with 4 quarterbacks. CeeDee Lamb for a rookie year, he could have had a better rookie year, but he still cracked over 1,000 yards with 4 different quarterbacks. Ezekiel Elliott, he was, I believe, 25. He was less than 50 yards away from getting 1,000 yards on the ground, and he missed the game. So DeMarcus Lawrence had a pretty good year as well, but I mean, it's tough when you get double teamed. So I'm not saying that these guys don't need to step up, but I am saying that over time, you know, yeah, they got paid, but I feel like it's justified. Do I think that they all needed to be number one in their position? No, but that's how Jerry does business. If you're a real Cowboys fan, you know that. Jerry Jones makes sure that his guys is well paid, and he values his guys that he gets drafted. And if that's the way they want to do things, that's fine. So that's why I say you go into the draft, and I would love for these guys to grab another free agent. You still have a Cam Hayward, if I'm right. You still have Richard Sherman out there. KJ Wright. You know, there's still some very good quality free agents that could help the team out in the immediate, because you don't want to have a team like you had a few years ago where it was a lot of rookies out there. So the experience factor does play a lot, and I do like what they have signed as far as the safeties and the linemen. That'll be good. It'll help bolster up that part, and hopefully depending on how the draft goes, they can grab a really good defensive tackle. They haven't had one in a while, and hopefully they can get a safety. I mean, if you ask me what my dream scenario was, is they trade back, they grab J.C. Horn, who I think is the best corner in the draft, and then in the second round, they get either Richie Grant or Trayvon Merrick, and then go on from there. So I would also look to trade Gallup. That's just my preference. I don't know if they're going to have the money to pay him, but we'll see how it goes. But that's my opinion on the Cowboys and Kyle Pitts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please like the video. It helps the channel to grow. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure to leave the post notifications on, and I'll holler at you guys later. Be safe. This is Mixtape, and I'm out. Peace out.